And before we get started, I wanted to clarify a few things about getting tarot card readings. I want to caution against knee-jerk reactions. And when you see something that seems incredibly good, incredibly bad, you don't want to take action right away. You want to meditate and make sure that you're making the right action. For me, there are 3 reasons to get a tarot card reading. One is to look ahead and see where we can invite good things into our lives a little bit more easily, or avoid the obstacles that may be coming down the line. So, you know, it increases awareness. 2, it clarifies a decision that you are already in the middle of. For instance, perhaps you have been in a lot of pain for a long time with a certain person, you're thinking of ending it. Well, a tarot card reading can confirm whether or not you're doing the right thing by ending that particular association. And 3, also, it can help us become more self-aware about the things about ourselves that we would need to improve, where we need to possibly try a little harder, or maybe we're coming across a certain way. And a tarot card reading will help us to take a look at those things and maybe become a little bit more self-aware. And these are the objectives that I am attempting to convey with my tarot card readings. I want them to be helpful. I want them to be insightful and really make your life better, not to scare you or to make you think that something doomy and gloomy is coming down the line, you know. If you just lift your head, you can see that pothole up the street and you can avoid it. And that's, to me, what a tarot card reading is. It's lifting your head. It's not walking with your head in the clouds. It's being aware and making an effort to become more aware. It's just a tool. Hi Virgo, this is Dot from Dragonfly Soul Tarot, and this is your 2018 money and financial reading. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw 1 card for every month, and then I'm going to go around a second time, and we'll see what the energies are like for this upcoming year. Okay, Virgo? So here we go. Let's get started. So for January, we have the 2 of Swords. For February, we have the Queen of Cups. For March, we have the Sun. For April, we have the 7 of Cups. For May, we have the 3 of Wands. And for June, we have the 5 of Swords. For July, we have the Ace of Pentacles. For August, we have the King of Pentacles. For September, we have the Queen of Pentacles. For October, we have the 6 of Wands. For November, we have the 10 of Wands. For December, we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, and we'll go around again. January, 3 of Swords. February, the Empress. March, the Queen of Swords. April, the 7 of Pentacles. May, the Queen of Wands. June, the 3 of Cups. July, the 8 of Pentacles. August, the Ace of Cups. September, the 6 of Cups. October, the 8 of Cups. November, the Death card. And finally, the Page of Pentacles. Okay, Virgo, let's see what's going on with you this year. So, in January, you've suffered a big disappointment, and you are really, you're dealing with it emotionally, but it's really difficult. You find yourself on the verge of losing control every once in a while. Is this a financial situation? I'm going to say, since this is a financial spread, let's say that this is the financial situation that has disappointed you, and you are dwelling on it. Every day is like, I can't believe this happened. So, but you are holding back. You are not showing people how stressed out you are by this situation. So Virgo, you're hanging in there. In February, we have the energy of the Empress and the Queen of Cups. So in February, you may be pulling back a little bit from financial thoughts and worries. There may even be a quick vacation, a few days spent with someone who you really care about, someone who you love, and a good friend. And either that, or you are also spending time with animals and children, and just distracting yourself from the situation that caused you so much grief in January. You're doing like a Scarlett O'Hara thing. I'm not going to worry about that today. I'll worry about that tomorrow. So yeah, in February, you are just pulling back from this need to dwell over some things that you have no control over, and you're going to have a little bit of fun. You're going to work on beautifying your home. You're possibly going to go on a little vacation someplace nice, someplace where you can walk on the beach and enjoy nature with someone you care about. So yeah, you're pulling back from whatever financial thing hit you in January, because in March there's an opportunity that comes in that really takes you by surprise. It's like almost too good to be true, you know, and that's what makes me a little bit nervous, because I see the Queen of Swords and she's not the nicest person. She's very competent, for sure. She does what she does it very well, but she does tend to put herself first. So is this an opportunity that you want to accept? Could you deal with a boss that is such a micromanager? Because the job outline is fantastic. Whatever it is you're pursuing is wonderful. But okay, supposing this is a business undertaking and somebody comes towards you and says, hey, I have this business idea, would you like to join forces with me? And you look at the business idea and it's fantastic, but the person who wants to go into business with you, you're not sure if you can get along with them. So this is the dilemma that you have in March. You have this wonderful opportunity that comes towards you, but at the same time it comes with a relationship with a person whom you have had some friction with in the past, but you know, you like them on a general basis, but could you spend every day with them working on financial dealings? It's up to you. It's something that you are going to have to decide. Let's move on to April. Okay, so in April, I see a lot of choice, a lot of decision. You have 2 sevens here. And the Seven of Pentacles is doing what you have to do to get something done. It's entirely possible that you didn't move forward on that previous offer because you understood that it may be too difficult for you to deal with that kind of a person on a day-to-day basis. And you have to let it go so that you can pursue other things. You see, okay, it seems like a great opportunity, but I just don't think it's right for me. You are doing everything that you should be doing. You know what to do to get what you want. You have a lot of options, and you're doing it. If you're looking for a new job, you're spending all your time sending out resumes, cleaning up your portfolio, having interviews. This to me seems like a lot of interviews as well. If you are working on your day-to-day business, you have some new avenues of increasing your net worth through this business, maybe some new products that you're adding to your line. If you are trying to increase your portfolio, your investment portfolio, there's a lot of options to choose from. In April, the underlying energies indicate that you are doing your research. You are finding out what it is you have to do to get what you want, because you're not sure what you want. You have so many options, and you thought you had the most perfect job but lined up, but the thing is, if that job doesn't come with the atmosphere that you want, then is it the perfect job, right? So you keep searching. You keep searching for this, well, maybe you're not going to be able to find perfection, but you're going to find something that suits you much better than something where you have to make a large compromise, because that's what you don't want to do. You don't want to compromise yourself. Okay, so we're moving off into May. There's this lovely wand energy, which really suits you very well, Virgo. Is this a friend at some party? It's possible you hear of an opportunity through some sort of gathering. Somebody whom you've known for a long time, someone who's always had your back, possibly makes you aware of a job opening, or gives you a financial tip, or they help you. In other words, they give you some invaluable information. So you are maybe just taking a break from looking for what it is, researching what it is that you want, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, somebody says, hey, guess what? I have a lead for you. I have a client who's looking for your kind of service. And it all happens so informally. You are at some sort of party or some sort of gathering, and next thing you know, your friend comes up to you and going, you know what, I really heard of this great opportunity. I think it would be fantastic for you. And you are all fired up. You're thinking, this is great. I am going to jump on this. Okay, so let's look what goes on in June, Virgo. Okay, so in June we have the Five of Swords and the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups is celebration, and yet we have the Five of Swords, which is winning at all costs, or winning the battle but losing the war. So I'm kind of wondering why there is this conflicting energy in June. Are you kind of giving up on finding something that makes you happy? Are you getting to the point where you don't even want to think about it anymore, and you just want to lose yourself in a glass of wine? And you know, that could really be a slippery slope there, Virgo. You don't want to, if you're not seeing results right now for getting what you want, the only thing that will help is persistence. Because I see this as kind of dropping the ball on achieving your goals. You were, for the last few months, you were building, you were networking, you were trying on certain ideas for size, you were researching different avenues, and now in June you are just dropping the ball and going whole hog party mode. Why would you... don't get discouraged, Virgo. Keep at it. Don't let this energy of discouragement get to you. By all means, enjoy yourself. It is summer after all, and companies may not be hiring as much, or people may not be buying your product as much at this point. But the thing is, if you lose that momentum, if you've been building your momentum all year, if you suddenly stop, then you're going to have to start from zero again. Okay, so with June, I caution you not to go full stop, because you're going to get cold, and you don't want to get cold. You need to keep that momentum going. You need to keep your research warm, because if you let it get cold, then you're going to have to start over again. So there's a caution there in June, not to get carried away. All right, well, in July, we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So there is definitely something good popping up in July. As I said before, providing you don't let the trail get cold and just give up. By all means, have some fun, go out partying a little bit, but always keep your eye on the prize, because in July, if you are ready, you will be able to pounce on an opportunity, a huge opportunity that is right up your alley, and it is going to really pad your bottom line, and it depends on the skills that you have. And it seems to be a perfect fit. It seems to be the perfect product for your business, the perfect direction to take. Is it a new skill that you're learning? Is it a new client that you're bringing into your circle? Whatever it is, it's something new that you're doing. You're trying something new, and because of that, because you didn't let the trail go cold in June, because you were too busy partying and trying to deny the things that are bothering you, this opportunity arises. This opportunity arises because of this. You may be going to school or something. You may decide to take a class to upgrade your skills and meet someone through that class who makes you aware of this opportunity. Whatever it is, some sort of skill upgrade on your part is going to give you like a light bulb aha moment, in which you have this opportunity that just appears on your doorstep. And I think that is going to be the turning point in your year, Virgo, because things look as though they're going to get much better from here on in, from the kind of go stop energy that was the beginning of the year. Okay, so in August, we have the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So two aces in a row. 1 month you get the Ace of Coins, and then you get the Ace of Cups, which echo the colors in the King of Coins. And we know that the court cards are the cards that indicate the best, the most stability in our lives. So whatever it is you have been searching for, the opportunity to bring you stability finally materializes in a good way, starting with July and exploding in August. So in August, you may meet someone who is adamant about your skills and thinks you are really a great fit for a certain position, or you may bring somebody on board, a business partner that really contributes to bringing up your bottom line, or a professor at school at a course that you were taking to learn how to play the stock market, right? they help you in, you know, bringing in this abundance. This is abundance in all things, not just money, but you may even want to do something along the lines of upgrading a business or something, you know, taking it to the next level, going incorporated as opposed to being just a company. So yeah, there's a big step forward. There's an opportunity in around the middle of the year, and then there's a big step forward after that. So in September, we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is, I believe this is representing you. You are doing your work and you are happy in your current position. And the Six of Cups, which is this nostalgic energy, thinking about the past. Now, could this position be something that you have taken on solely for the money, solely for how much it brings in? Is this business that you're doing not giving you the satisfaction that you had from things that you did in the past? Or it could also be a nostalgia-based sideline. Okay, so there are companies out there that sell nostalgia products, resell stuff from the 90s and 80s, and something to do with the past. I'm going to say that whatever you're involved with is something to do with making people feel like they're going back in time and reliving really lovely memories. So some kind of business to that effect, some kind of a business that makes you feel nostalgia. Maybe you are looking at bringing back a recipe or a scent or something that people used to love 20, 40 years ago, and selling that to the public. This is what I see as something materializing later on in the year. This ingenuity, this idea forming that you are going to be making people feel like they were when they were a child. So I see that for a lot of Virgos. In October, we have the Six of Wands and the Eight of Cups. And I know a lot of people think the Eight of Cups is something that you're abandoning, but I don't see it that way. With the Eight of Cups, it's maturity. You are leaving something behind, not because you're immature, but because you've matured past it. You are no longer worried about what you used to do. You've come into a new success, and you're feeling very stable and secure in whatever that you're doing. So whatever you take on with confidence. Good for you, Virgo. You've matured. You've really grown. And I see that echoed in November as well. Even though we have the Death card, it is leaving behind that which is not working. Something comes to an end. It is not what you started recently. Okay, this is something that you have been hanging on to for dear life for so long, hoping that it would get off the ground, hoping that you could make something of it. Well, other things have come into your life to fill that void, Virgo. So you're going to have to let something go. There's no way of salvaging this. Okay? Something is going to have to go, and it's really, really not something that you want to do. But you have so much on your plate with this new endeavor, with this new project. It's almost like, you know, you were doing something for so many years, and you chance upon this skill, and you get yourself into a new line of a new pursuit, and it becomes so overwhelmingly satisfying that now you just have to cut away everything else that came before. And since you value everything that came before, It's not an easy thing for you to do, Virgo. But it's there, okay? It's inevitable. It has to end. It's not something you can hold on to, not with your current responsibilities, not with the direction you are taking now in your career and in your business dealings. Okay, Virgo? You know, and everybody has to let go of something sometime. Okay, and then finally, at the end of the year, you see the truth of all that's come before. There is a financial truth that comes to light. You are now seeing something that took you a while to sink in. Okay? Before you used to think about making money in one way. Your money myths and illusions have completely transformed from the beginning of year now to the end of the year. So no more illusions about money, no more mishandling, no more misdirection. Okay, you know the truth about your money, and it's something that you've learned that you will never unlearn, Virgo. It is quite the journey that you have coming up for you in the next year, Virgo, and I'm so happy to see that. Just be patient and don't drop the ball, okay? Keep the momentum going, and you will end up in a place where you never ever dreamed that you would be, okay? Don't forget to keep learning and adding to your skill set. Maybe the opportunity comes up to learn a skill that you have not considered before. Take it. Why not? Okay? It may lead to something really great. Okay, Virgo, that is your reading, your money and finance reading for 2018. I hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to subscribe, like, and comment on my videos. I really love hearing from you. Don't forget to tell 2 friends about my channel. They may need to hear this information and may help them in the upcoming years. So thank you once again for joining me, Virgo. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.